Want to spit something right now? I did the march.
Let's do it. Let's do
You
it.
see how red my head is?
Okay, ponle. Ask me a question, I'll answer the question. Yeah.
Is that light too bright?
No, it's okay.
All right. Why do we need immigration reform?
We need immigration reform because the United States of America is facing some very serious problems in terms of our economy. And back in 1986, when President Ronald Reagan signed the historic Immigration Reform and Control Act, better known as the Amnesty Law, and over 3 million people got legalized, that set in motion are getting our economy fixed. Now, with 12 to 20 million undocumented workers, if we incorporate them into the mainstream, there is absolutely no question. Every economic expert has said that if we legalize these people, the economy will get back on its feet.
So that's interesting. So Ronald Reagan was a champion of immigrant rights.
I don't know if he was a champion of immigration rights, but for whatever reason he signed the law. The fact of the matter is that put Latinos in the political map. And now what we need to do is to recognize that we are part of the American family. Nobody's trying to divide the country. The only ones that are dividing the country are these racist individuals that keep insisting that we're not part of American society. We're an integrated part of the working class of this country. We're not illegals. We are workers that produce wealth. We pay taxes. We deserve to make the promise of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights a reality. You know, we're all equal. This is what makes America different, and that's what it's all about.
What about the 25 million Americans that are out of work today? What is your message to them?
The only reason why they're out of work is because the Pentagon's budget keeps growing and growing and growing. Undocumented workers have absolutely nothing to do with it. If those undocumented workers become legalized, the fact of the matter is that we would create greater wealth and more Americans will be put back to work. The undocumented are modern day slaves. They make absolutely no policy decisions. And the only reasons why we have high levels of unemployment is because rather than investing in recreating the infrastructure of America, we're investing it, we're wasting it by going to faraway lands supposedly to create democracy and freedom and so on and so forth, when we have very serious problems in America. We have to start solving the problems here at home and forget about going all the way over there in the mountains of Afghanistan trying to capture a guy that's, threatening us with a goddamn walkie-talkie. I mean, come on, who believes that that's really a threat to the American nation? Thank you.
One more question.
Amen. Hey.
One more question.
One more question.
Go ahead.
No.
I was just going to ask your name and your organization.
My name is Juan Gutierrez. I represent the Full Rights for Immigrants Coalition, and that includes the Council of Mexican Organizations, Hermandad Mexicana Nacional, and many other organizations. We're about 1,000 organizations strong across the country. Our next mass mobilization, that will be about anywhere between 750,000 people to 1 million in LA, takes place next Saturday, March 27. The time is now. The nation of America needs to come together. We're just the latest wave of immigrants, and what's made this country great is that it has the capacity and the creativity and the courage to integrate every wave of immigrants that has ever come to this country. Italians, Irish, Jewish, you name it. We're a Latino, we're part of this country, and we are going to make this country great.
Immigration reform is next! 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 Immigration reform is next!